Hello, welcome to SquishiVision. River is here as well. Say hi, River. I've just been watching Ascension. I have a terrible head ache. Well, not really a headache. I just feel really dizzy. So we're probably not going to spend too long reacting to this. Thanks, River. Ruining that. Um, so this was a two-parter. Ascension's part one and part two, and it was a pretty decent two-parter. It was pretty tense. I mean, for a Nickelodeon show, I was fairly convinced at times that not everyone might make it out of this episode, which is a pretty good kind of um, threat level to give. I wasn't sure all the ships were gonna make it out. I mean, this is a show which has shown to be willing to kill off people, so I thought even Commander Tyson might die, or Marcel, or ships might be lost, even Voyager might be lost. Fortunately, it happened, but I do also commend the fact that the first part of the two-parter, did end on did end on their plan going wrong. That's also something rare. Like they managed to enact a plan, get a vulnerability open, launch torpedoes, and then the enemy already foresaw that, and well, they didn't even foresee it, but just reacted to it and managed to like safeguard themselves. And that I thought that was very, very impressive. Um, Surprised no one commented on the fact that they split the crew up. So they all were going to go on board the Protostar, to help with the kind of to help keep Protostar safe, and then obviously Zero had to stay behind to help with medical care, and Del had split off to help fly one of the fighters. Also interesting to like see more of like the fighter training in fighter like craft training in Starfleet, because I have to assume it's something that they would obviously do to like prepare their pilots, but we don't really see too much of it. And we got a nice Tom Paris reference, but Crusher was all like, "You got to stay together. It's important you stay together." And they did split off in this mission, but that wasn't commented on. It wasn't really a factor. Or anything. And Zero's now returned to their classic body as well, which was a surprise. I thought they would stick to the new design, but they do. They have a taller body, and it's one that has like tactile feelings. So that's apparently enough. And I guess once you reach that point, what else do you need? But it was interesting that they didn't keep, and they were willing to like sacrifice and undo that thing. It's rare that an undo feels like an actual bold progression. So that was impressive. I liked that. Um, yeah, no, it was a decent threat. And it now kind of sets us nicely into the remaining four episodes of the finale. So I think we've got two standalone episodes left, and then a two-parter. The wraps up Prodigy. So maybe we'll get it all done tomorrow. Maybe we'll get done in the next 2 days. I think it probably makes sense to do two by two. And it's also interesting that they kind of not. This isn't very much a bootstrap paradox. Sol is reaching civil war, but it's like a worse civil war than it was going to be otherwise, because the technology is much more advanced, because she's pulling from Crusher's mind. Which you think someone that's like a transdimensional time traveling being, he'd be able to like easily mitigate that, but apparently not. Anyway, like I said, I'm not feeling terribly well, and that's pretty much all I've got to say. So we'll end it there. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. Goodbye.